I am happy to suggest that for the most part, we are doing well. Unemployment is low, real estate values are high, and business activity is increasing. However, we must not overlook the challenges we face. Poverty and income inequality are problems, and compounded by the exceptionally high cost of living. According to the official federal poverty measure, 6.7% of San Mateo County's population is living in poverty. However, this measure does not consider the important factors such as the high cost of housing and childcare. When taken into account, the poverty level in the county soars to nearly 18%. Needless to say, this is a serious problem with serious implications, including significant economic impacts. Consumer spending drives our economy. The more people spend on housing and childcare, the less they spend shopping in our stores, eating at our restaurants, or taking advantage of services provided by many of your businesses. Let me highlight some things we are working on at the Capitol to address income inequality in San Mateo County and throughout California. I authored Assembly Joint Resolution 40, which urges the federal government to transition from an outdated and inadequate measure of poverty to a more equitable measure for determining allocation of federal benefits. Because cost of living is not considered under the current system, those struggling to get by in our state and our county are left without sufficient resources to climb out of poverty and make a better life for themselves and their families. Speaker John Perez and Senate President Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg have also been working with a variety of stakeholders, including business groups such as the Bay Area Council, to develop an early education proposal that will have long-term benefits and cost savings. The proposal would make transitional kindergarten available to all 4-year-olds and strengthen existing programs for children 0 to 3. This is a fiscally prudent proposal. Other states have enacted similar programs and have realized increased high school graduation rates and decreased prison populations. This is a long-term policy step that will have significant social, cultural, and economic returns on investment for all Californians. As a companion measure, I have introduced AB 2302 to make interest-free loans to child care centers more accessible. These funds will be needed for capacity expansion and for improving child care and transitional kindergarten facilities. Also, as many of you know, last year we passed the local control funding formula for K-12 education. This will provide additional funding to help low-income students and will give districts budget certainty and flexibility to allow them to plan and prepare for the future. I expect that additional revenue generated by our recovering economy and Proposition 30 will allow us to bring our schools closer to the level of investment in education our children deserve. We also need to ensure that high school and college graduates have appropriate skills that employers are looking for and that will allow them to succeed in the workforce. As a member of the California Workforce Investment Board, or WIB, I hope to ensure we are making progress on workforce preparation. I have introduced AB 2148, which will set parameters for an annual comprehensive workforce investment report card. This will enhance the state's ability to analyze employment and training programs, building upon the good work of our own local San Mateo County WIB. For middle and low-income families, the term affordable housing has become an oxymoron. According to the Center for Housing Policy and National Housing Conference, 35% of working households in the San Francisco metro area, which includes San Mateo County, spend more than half of their income on housing. Home prices in our area are so high that even our most skilled workers are affected. A biomedical engineer earning over $100,000 a year would have difficulty buying a home in San Mateo County. Increasing demand, increasing wealth, increasing poverty on the other end of the spectrum, and a scarcity of land have created the perfect storm of unaffordable housing. To date, the legislature and the governor have not created any sort of replacement for redevelopment agencies, nor have we passed any kind of funding mechanism for affordable housing. California has essentially no affordable housing policy. To help address this, I am principal co-author on Assemblymember Luis Alejo's AB 2280, which will recreate redevelopment for infrastructure, affordable housing, and economic revitalization. Finally, as chair of the Select Committee on Biotechnology, I am very proud of our region as a hub for innovation, and I want to do everything I can to ensure the Bay Area remains fertile ground for biotech, high-tech, clean tech, and all the other exciting ventures happening around us. I will continue to work with my colleagues in Sacramento to ensure that new laws are necessary and not overly burdensome. And the certainty that comes with another on-time, balanced state budget will also help. With that, let me simply say I appreciate the opportunity to share just a few thoughts with you. I look forward to collaborating with our local chambers and businesses, small and large, to address the challenges facing San Mateo County and the state of California.